Hello the bodies, my name is Jasmine and welcome back to my channel, The Proud Protea. For those of you who are new, welcome. For those who of you have been here for a while, welcome back, and just thank you for being here and listening to me talk again. So this week has been good. I am armed with a new haircut, a new Kindle, and a functioning wrist, which means we are back to business, thankfully, to this glorious stuff that we found. And wanted to show you, this is, well, it's my project in a grocery bag. It's a little pig project in a grocery bag, and it is my third piece of my nativity scene, and it is baby Jesus. Most of him is done. I just need to put it together, which is progress. And it is done with cotton, so I had to take it very, very slowly, but I'm very glad that my most important piece of that project is done. Now it's just for everything else, and it will go very easy, very slowly. It is what it is. The three main characters are done. So, moving on. I did two messy bun beanies, and I did it with acrylic, and then I put in mohair. Now, I can't show you the mohair blend because I finished it, and I can't find any more. But, so you can see the blend. It is 45% mohair, 29% alpaca, 16% wool, and 10% polyamide. So that is a blend on its own. Let me just tell you, the stuff looks beautiful. The pink called to me in the shop when I bought it a couple of weeks ago at the Skeinz sale. But when I went in and I said, please, don't you have any more? And the lady said, no, she's so sorry. She even checked in the back. She gave me this. Speak Easy. This is the Skeinz social club card. Can you believe it? So it's Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. How amazing. She says, post a message with what you're looking for. There are so many people out there that might have a piece of what you're looking for to finish your craft. She says, we are a yarn community, and what we do is we look after each other. And I was like, cool. I got the social club card, feeling very, very fancy schmancy here. But this is the second beanie, incomplete. Look how lovely those stitches came out, and it gave it such a lovely feel. So when we get more of that, we will continue. Otherwise, I'm just going to have to do it with, finish it off with acrylic, because unfortunately with the mohair, you can't just frog it and pull it out, and it's a bit hard. It's not very nice. But moving on. So this is what I found at the warehouse. It is they call it a knitting bag. To me, it's a yarn bag, especially for my little Joseph and my nativity scene, those little balls. Put this inside my big bag, and then the little pieces don't get all mumbled and jumbled up. How amazing is that? And I thought, that's very cool. So, very, 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 very excited to use that one. This is also something I found at the warehouse, and normally for material, I've been going to Spotlight. Now, I saw this whole section at the warehouse, and it's not often that I just get the time to just, have a browse and have a look through, because we're always somehow in a rush. But this is quilting blocks. But I saw this, and I thought of those beautiful material dolls. And I have mentioned that I'm going to be making dolls, and I should have started a long time ago, but I just haven't got back into it. But armed with beautiful material and inspiration, in the next few weeks, we are going to start doing that. So, I will show you that. It's a paid pattern that I bought off Etsy. I'm talking about 2 months ago, maybe. They are stunning. The first couple of ones, I'm pretty sure I'm going to make hiccups here and there. As with everything, it's trial and error until you wrap your brain around it, and then it's go for gold. I'm very, very excited to say that my Ravelry page is up. My first ever pattern is there, and it was approved. So I'll put the link. If anybody would like to give it a try, please let me know what you think. If you just want to have a look-see, and I I will put my email address again in, that if you see any mistakes or if there's anything you'd like to add, or people, I'm up for constructive criticism. Please let me know. Let me know. It is nothing fancy. I have said that before. It's because I made myself one, and I made my baby niece one, which was born 2 months early. So her and Ab have the same blankie that we sit in the lounge with. So yes, your choice. Even if you just have a look-see and tell me what you think, or for any form of information. And I'm really hoping that once I start this, I can actually do it, and I can do it a lot quicker, because these things take time, and I'm so slow. I am so slow. And moving on to something else, I was watching, now with all my time and not crocheting, I was watching videos. Elise from Le Petit Saint Crochet. If you're not watching her on YouTube, do yourself a favor. Subscribe. This lady is lovely. I've been watching her for so long, and I can't say that there was one video that I didn't like. I don't normally watch all the knitting ones purely because I'm not a knitter, but even so, the things she makes are beautiful, people. But she was mentioning 13 weird things or weird ways crochet has changed her life. And while watching it, I was thinking, you know what? There are weird things that I do now as a crocheter that I don't believe I did before. With it being a confession time, I have some OCD tendencies. So, not with everything, just certain things, people. I get little tweaks and little ticks. And if I don't follow a routine, I don't concentrate properly. So, now that I found crochet, it has become a lot better, and I'm pretty sure that my friends and family, my husband being the biggest one, will confirm that something simple as sitting in the lounge has become calmer. Previously, if there had to be clear walkways, there had to be clear workspaces. Yes, I still function on a clear workspace. However, I am not as strict as I was previously. And it's all because I sit down, I concentrate, and I calm down doing my craft to the point where everything else doesn't bother me. Yes, at some point I will get a bee in my bonnet and jump up and just go on a cleaning spree. But not every day. So, small graces, people, that you got to be thankful for. That was my reason number one. And 10 to 1, you'll find little pieces of yarn somewhere in my house and stitch markers. Things like that would irritate me. And sometimes it still does irritate me when I'm not in a happy place. But for the most part, I just roll with it now. And it's little weird things. One of the things that she said was how she takes offense if someone refers to crochet as knitting. And I can honestly say, I don't even know why. But if someone says, "Oh, what are you knitting?" I instantly go on the defense. And I'm like, really? They're none the wiser. I shouldn't be upset. I'm not really upset. But it's just, really? Really, Jasmine, why are you getting so upset about silly things like this? But it is. Being a list maker and a planner, I have 2 boxes of wool here, and most of the time I don't even know what's in there, and I don't know what I'm going to do with it. That's a weird thing that has happened to me because of crochet, because of my craft. I've got my list here as well. So crochet has taken my gifting to the next level, people. And it's not because I think that my gift is amazing and you can't buy it in the shop, because you can buy it from other people. It's purely because I think that when you give a gift and it is made, it's just something special, because you're giving people something more than just a craft. You're giving them your time. And people that make baby blankets or baby toys will feel exactly the same way, I'm sure. It's almost like you're stitching in prayers and wishes while you're making the blanket for them. So I can't say it's because you'll never find anything like that in the shop. It's purely because I feel if I've made you something that it just means that much more to me. That much more to me. And another weird thing is I've realized that I constantly want to teach people how to crochet. It's okay if you don't want to know. It's really okay. But it's a weird thing that bobbles and stays with me. Oh, you like my craft? Let me show you. Not everybody wants to learn, Jasmine. Not everybody wants to learn, and that's okay. Another weird thing is with being a crafter, you think that you can always make somebody a gift. You can't always make someone a gift. You really can't. Sometimes you really don't have the time. If you find the people that are really going to love it and appreciate it, make them a gift. If they're not those sort of people, then you don't have to. And you shouldn't always feel pressurized to do it, but it's a weird thing. It is a weird thing. I see people are like, oh, I could make you something. Oh, you're going to like this toy. They don't have to. And that's okay. That's really okay. So, like Elise, you walk in a shop and you see things and you're like, I can make that. Do I make it? No. Do I buy all of the stuff to make it? Yes. And then you come to the realization, it would have costed me a lot less if I just bought it. And it is something weird because most of the time I can be very frugal, and when it comes to things like that, I have to actually rein myself in because I go off on a tangent, because now I'm in the mode, I'm going to make something. It's just silly. But it's something you got to work on. It's definitely got to be something you got to work on. And it's just a weird emotion that you just get all this inspiration that you want to make something, and you don't always think past, do you have enough time to make it? Going down my list, and she's talking about her vacation bags, and she's always got a space for yarn. Well, I don't have space for yarn in my bag. However, I do carry them with me in a bag because I almost feel like it's something that I need to like protect, like I need to keep it safe. So that's something weird. I talk to myself like most people every now and again, but I've picked up that I actually answer myself, like this little lady here sitting saying, aren't you a cutie pie? Like she's going to answer me back. Next time I think I'll make you in blue. Full on conversations with the toys I'm making, because I think that they're going to answer me back and say, yes, blue please. But just some little things that I've picked up. Do you have any little weird things that you do, or weird things that craft has brought to your life? Let me know. Thank you for joining me again, and stay safe, stay humble, and hustle.